Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dalton Rellinger, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Sailwind. This is the Tea Merchant series. In the previous episode, we went up to Newport because I couldn't find a job that was going to the new Firefish Lagoon archipelago, the new territory in the game, but that seems to have been fixed. If we come here into the mission board, we have a job that takes nails to Kika Bay. Kika? I'm just going to say Kika. Of course, as soon as I start recording, my phone starts going off. Go away, foul demon. I do not care for you. Okay, so we got seafood to Kika Bay. I am also very thirsty, apparently. We got goods to Kika Bay. Is there anything that's not... Ah, here we go. Brown tobacco to Firefish Town, which pays pretty decent. So does that. That pays even better, but I believe coconuts are actually pretty decent-sized crates. What about the nails? Oh, but they're heavy. Okay, hang on. This is nails we're talking about. Nails. How many nails do you have in these 5 crates? Well, even though this pays a ridiculous amount, I'm going to go to the Firefish Town, just because I think that's the capital of the region. I mean, it's that the region is named after the town, for crying out loud. So, even though it doesn't pay as much, in fact, it's almost 1,000 gold less, or emerald dragons less, it is only 27 pounds, which means we're going to be able to travel light, and I want to get there. So, that works for me. Let's go ahead and get everything loaded up. As neatly as we can, preferably. It's an OCD problem, guys. I have a problem. I am aware of this problem. I'm not going to do anything about this problem, but it is a problem. And yes, I'm going to force you guys to watch me do this, because you guys get to endure some of the pain with this as well. And because we are going... I need to get some water. I will be right with you, sir. I need to quench my thirst real quick. There you go. And then I'm also going to do something about my hunger as well. You know what? I'll take some of this bread as well. Okay, so since we're going to a distant land that we haven't really been to, all we're really being given is some coordinates. 28 north by 3 degrees east. Alright, fine. That means nothing to our character right now because he doesn't really have a map that shows him where we are. So let's see here. So if we go to Sage Hills, we should be at latitude 30. Just barely, but we would be there. And then if we were to head straight to the southeast, we should see the Emerald Lagoon. Okay. Let's just go ahead and buy this map, because it would make sense to have it. And how much money? Okay, that's 29,000. Never mind. I thought that was a different number there for a second. I thought it was only 2,000. I was wanting to put some money back, but I'm wondering if I should maybe take some of these tools. I have a quadrant, which means we can see our latitude from the North Star, but the sun compass would also be kind of nice to have as well. I mean, there's no such thing as too many tools. And I'd also like to be able to see like how fast we're going, but I think the sun compass would be the more appropriate item to get at this time. So let's just go ahead and do this. And how much money do we have left? We have 3,000. I think I can afford to put a couple coins. Okay, let's do... That, I think, should be good enough. Shut up, phone. No one cares. Go away. As for water, this barrel is not touched. I think I should be fine for food. I've been wrong about this before, however, but... I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and buy another barrel of water. This way I have 2 full barrels. And, This is going to become a problem, isn't it? No, 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 no. There we go. Was that so hard? Apparently it was. Alright, so. Let's head for Sage Hills. And I'll see you guys whenever we get to our destination. Actually, come to think of it, I think this new archipelago puts in, like 1 or 2 new ships. I think 2, if I remember correctly. It's been a day or 2 since I looked at the patch update, but this will give me another chance to look at this new boat. Or, I say another chance. We've never looked at this boat before, Dalton. You don't know what it's like. I mean, there's not another chance to this. We get a chance, not another chance. We get a chance to see what these new boats are like, to see if it's, you know, something that we're actually interested in buying instead of the junk. And do not spoil me about this in the comment section. I want to come to this on my own terms. Now, our character has no idea what to expect, and quite frankly, I don't either. I'm going into this basically completely blind, and that's the way I'd like to keep it if I don't get there in this episode. But, yeah. Quite frankly, I'm just excited to have some new places to actually sail to for me. Not as the character. There's plenty of places we haven't been to as this character, and apparently I'm starting to talk like Donald Trump now for some reason. But, yeah. I'm just excited to see some new territory myself. Come to think of it, I don't think I really need to be doing this whole zigging and zagging kind of business. I think I have enough power to get out of here. That is the wrong winch, Dalton. How long have you been on this boat? You should know this boat like you know the back of your hand by now. Come to think of it, I don't know if I really know the back of my hand that well. I haven't really spent that much time looking at it in my life, but, I mean, who just takes the time to stare at the back of their hand for, like, hours? Like, I see that wrinkle, I see that vein right there, I see my knuckles. What else is there to see? I guess you can kind of see, like, the little... What do you call these wrinkles, like, where your fingers bend. And then, you know, you got your fingernails, which my fingernails kind of need to be trimmed at the moment, but... Other than that, what's so special about the back of your hand? I don't know. Actually, I should probably explain this to new people. I mean, admittedly, it would work better if I was, you know, around the time of day that this works, but For anybody who's new to this game and watches my videos to kind of learn what's going on, basically, the sun compass allows you to check your latitude during the day. It works best whenever it's around noon, but you can kind of buy yourself some extra time just by kind of moving to different angles and whatnot. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it definitely works whenever you're closer to noon. Like at 11:30 to 12:30 is ideal for this kind of thing. It's not going to work at dawn or sunset or dusk, but that's basically what that's basically what this tool is for. It's basically a quadrant for the daytime. It allows you to see where you are versus north and south on the map. As opposed to like your longitude. The only tool, well, there's kind of a method to learning what your longitude is. Unfortunately, I am just terrible at math, so I can't really wrap my brain around how it works. That's our Oklahoma education system for you at work right there. Yeah, admittedly, I didn't really do that great in school myself, but basically, to learn your longitude, you need to have what is basically the clock, the chrono compass. No, it's not the chrono compass. It's the chronometer. That's what it is. And you basically check your longitude by. I'm trying to do multiple things here at once, and dialogue is kind of taking the bottom of the totem pole position right now. But the way you check your latitude or longitude, excuse me, is by at noon, whenever the sun is directly south, so local noon to you. If the clock is 4 minutes behind or ahead from where it should be at local noon, which is, both hands on the 12. However many, like 4 minutes ahead or behind, determines your longitude. It's kind of hard to explain, like, in words, but the navigation guide kind of helps you out with it a little bit. I would personally just recommend not bothering with the chronometer because, like I said, it kind of makes my brain hurt. Some other people it doesn't really affect them too much, but for me it's a nightmare. I don't like messing with it, so I just skipped for the chrono compass, which is basically a quadrant, sun compass, and a chronometer combined into one. It allows you to see your longitude and latitude at the exact same time. So it is a very valuable tool, but it is extremely expensive. As you saw a while ago in this video, it was almost 30,000 Emerald Dragons. Which, if I were to transfer all this stuff back into Emerald Dragons, I could probably afford it, ironically, but I want the bigger ship. I want the bigger ship. Like, there's no getting around that. I want the bigger ship. So, yeah, there is the Sage Hills. We will not be going there, but I will see you guys whenever we get closer. That way we know we are roughly in the area we want to start heading to the southeast. And I'm going to assume we'll be able to see the landmass from a pretty decent distance away, but who knows? I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Preferably sooner. I only have a finite amount of time for making this video today. I mean, I have to go to work. I have to go to work tomorrow after all, so yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. I just realized, have I been saying southeast this entire time? Can I just restart? Can I just restart, please? Can I just... I don't like showing my education in such silly ways. I mean, I know I didn't do too good in school, but why am I constantly getting west and east confused? This is kindergarten stuff, Dalton. How do we get around just, like, not feeling like a total doof? Cat videos. That's how. Cat videos. Alright, well, there is Sage Hills. For once, we're actually not going there. I can't afford to stop there for anything, so we're just going to continue going on to the southwest. Yes! I should probably turn a bit more to the starboard. Basically, we're just going to follow the wind, I think. If you hear me laughing, I just watched an absolutely terrible clip. Oh god, it was funny. I might need to leave the link to it in the in the comments below, because oh my god, it was it was it was hilariously terrible. I can't get it out of my mind now. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that in the in the comment section below, because good god. So yeah, if you guys wanna see what the heck I'm laughing about, just go down. That's the wrong thing, Dalton. Just go down into the comment section, click on the link that I've got pinned or something. Just oh man. So can we see anything on the horizon from here? Well, I don't think we would be able to anyway, because we are currently at longitude 5, and our destination is longitude 3, so yeah, we got a ways to go. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to show. But you know what, considering... I'm going to turn a little bit further to the west, I think. Yeah, we'll head, like, west-southwest. Or maybe southwest-south, or southwest-west, I guess. So I will see you guys whenever some kind of progress has been made. Okay guys, so just a quick little update on what's going on. We are well out of range, or visual range, of the Dragon Cliffs by quite some margin now. And I've been sailing directly to the southwest for a while. Still don't see anything on the horizon. Well, I feel like we should probably be getting close. I would hope so anyway. Tonight, I'm going to check our latitude and see if we've gone too far. I don't think we have. I think we're still probably like on 29 or something. So it might be better to just start heading like straight west. But we'll see later on tonight. Alright, let's take a little look-see. Looks like 29. Latitude 29. Maybe 30, but I think that is going to be 29. But just to be safe, I'm going to continue sailing in this sort of a direction for another day or two, and then we'll start heading like directly west. Oh, I think I just saw waves. Get out of the way. Yep. There we are. The new territories. Now, I have no idea what island that we're specifically sailing to, but I'm going to assume it's going to be the bigger one. I think there's 3 or 4 different towns here. Maybe 5? I don't remember right off the top of my head. Plot twist, we've actually sailed all the way back to the Dragon Cliffs. Oh god, I'd be so pissed. Like, how is my navigation so bad I went in a complete and total circle? Actually, no, that kind of brings up a interesting point. Is the world round in this game? Like, if I were to sail straight south from the Emerald Archipelago, would I eventually, like, be north of Astron? That would be an interesting thing to figure out. It would have to be done with the brig, though. There's no way. I mean, maybe with the sandbuck. But the brig, you would have so much, you'd need so much food and water to do that. Like, it might be a challenge to figure out at some point or another, but that would take forever. Definitely couldn't do it in this thing, that's for darn sure. Definitely couldn't do it in the junk either. And as far as I'm aware, maybe one of these ships is bigger here at the Firefish Lagoon. But I'm pretty sure the brig is still the biggest ship in the game. And you'd have to have that thing completely full of food and water supplies. Anyway, I will see you guys. Getting back to the Dragon Cliffs is going to be such a royal pain in the butt, though. I don't think I'm wrong to say that, but I might have to just, like, sail directly north. Oh well, I'll see you guys whenever we get closer to one of these islands. Well, this is creepy. This game suddenly kind of became a bit of a horror game. Look at this. It's like I'm part of the 2005 King Kong movie or something with Jack Black. This is spooky. Raw Lion, if you're watching this, you should have uploaded this on Halloween. This is... woo! The fact that it's nighttime isn't really going to help our cause any here. Hey, look at that. The fog's so thick, you can't even see the island through it. At least the horrible weather I was having to deal with earlier on is gone for now. So, our character is about to find a whole new world. Not to be confused with Jasmine singing from Aladdin, but, or, well, I suppose they technically both sang, but I think Jasmine's version of the, or portion of the song is a bit more memorable to me. Okay, so we can see the island there. Or I can anyway. Hang on a second. Let me pull up OBS. You guys can't see jack squat. I'm gonna pull this in just a little bit more. About there-ish should be fine. What was that? Apparently it was nothing. Alright, well, since you guys can't really see anything, I guess I'll just wait for daytime to continue recording. Okay, welcome to the first day of being at the Emerald or Firefish Lagoon. I decided to lay anchor here for the night because I couldn't really figure out where the heck I was actually going. I'm thinking this giant monstrosity right here is where I want to be going, but I have no real way of knowing without getting to a port. So... that's the wrong thing. Okay, should I bother with this one? I think I'll keep my speed under control for the time being. This way I can at least know where the heck I'm going. If I need to make any tight adjustments, I'll be able to do it. So, is this... This might just be a giant rock. I don't know. And it's too hazy to really see anything. Maybe I'll shoot for this island over here, this bigger rock thing. Or maybe that over there. Whew, this is so exciting, though. I love this. I don't know where the heck I am. I don't have a map. I'm going to have to rely just pretty much strictly on my instincts. I suppose maybe I could wait for the sun to rise up a little bit more, but... Heck, maybe I should have continued sailing on at night. I would have at least been able to see the lights. But there's land right there. What? Okay. So we found land. Is this land where there's like an actual port, though? Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm very curious to see the layout of this archipelago because is it like split into sections or something? Like, does this sandbar stretch across this entire body of water? It gets narrow in areas, but narrow doesn't really help me. Just try and try as you might, a boat cannot go over land. Okay, no, it doesn't go all the way. See, I thought maybe I should go around this side of the rock first, but I figured if I go around this way, I'll at least have the wind at my back, so in case I encountered anything, you can just be turned off. I don't see any settlement or anything yet. Hmm. Maybe around this side? Wait. I don't see anything. So much sand around. I do like how there's just massive land masses. This is really, really awesome. Okay, surely around that over there, there's got to be a settlement somewhere, right? I'm going to head for over here. Oh, actually, I see trees. That's got to be something. you win. And I think now that I kind of have an idea where the heck I'm trying to go, I'll go ahead and raise up the rear mast. I'll then pull you in as well, so you can catch some wind. About there-ish, I think, should be fine. And we'll release you, so you don't catch so much wind that you turn the rear end of the boat around. Let me know in the comment section if I switch to third-person camera too much, because I know a lot of people probably get whiplash from that, but right now it's just more useful than the telescope for right now. It's already 7:30. Good grief. Oh, I cannot wait to see a map of this place. I'm willing to bet this is not going to be where I'm trying to get to, but hopefully they at least have a map or something for sale. If I can even afford it. Even if I can't afford it, I can probably take a screenshot of it. Let's pull you in a little bit more. Okay, I see a building. One of the cool things about whenever a developer updates his game, and you're kind of seeing this now, is you start to see their skills improve, right? Kind of like if you follow an author that you like, for example, and you read his very first book or her very first book, whichever it may be, you'll notice that maybe their writing isn't that great, but as the years progress and they start producing more and more books, their writing gets a lot better. It's because, you know, practice. And I'm seeing this with Raw Lions update with this. This is really cool. Like, it actually feels like an actual place, if you know what I mean. Okay, I have seen screenshots. I'm pretty sure this is the place that I'm thinking of. I have seen some screenshots of the lagoon. I've tried to avoid spoiling myself as much as possible, but I have seen a few screenshots of just a couple of the different towns. I have no idea which towns they were, but some of them look pretty interesting. Okay, yeah, that's the dock. Ooh. Is this... I think I see the dockyard. I see cranes, I think. So this must be the capital of the region. And this looks like it's going to be kind of an interesting area to get into. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to keep my speed under control for this. So let's just go ahead and lower this. And maybe raise up the jib sail. Those are either cranes for the dockyard or... I mean, they've got to be for the dockyard, right? Look at this. Look at the detail in this town, dude. I love it. I absolutely love it. We're arriving not a moment too soon either, because I'm almost out of food supplies. Sooner or later, I'll get smart and invest into a fishing pole, but for right now, I choose to not be smart. It adds a bit of stress to a game that is otherwise... It has its moments of being stressful, but it gets more annoying than stressful, in my opinion. There's sandbars right there. Is that the... Okay, hang on. Let's raise you up. We need to figure out where the heck... Oh, blue lanterns. I forgot about that. There's blue lanterns now. That's the dockyard. That's the market. So where's the trade hub? Is it on this side? It's gotta be, because there's anchors over there. There it is. Trying to get a good angle for a screenshot here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is cool. We have to turn around inside this little tiny pond area. Oh, dude. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this until I'll hate it. And I'll probably hate it. This is the first time I start having problems trying to get the heck out of here, but for right now, I absolutely love it. Let's put you there. Yeah. We'll put you there. We'll start reeling you in. Oh man, the amount of detail to this. Like, look at the trees even. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I am loving this. I am loving this. I am loving this. I cannot express how much I am absolutely adoring this. This is so cool. Oh, and of course, we've also got to check out and see what kind of sails we've got. I doubt I can afford them, but... Okay, I'm at the wrong port. So that kind of puts a damper on things, but to be honest, I wasn't really expecting to, like, go to the port for the first time. That is not, however, going to stop me from looking around. So, pork... Water. So yeah, they still use the same currency, which is fine. Oh, look at this. Okay, this makes sense. I mean, look how many trees there are. It makes sense that there'd be like some kind of forestry industry here or something. Wait. No, fam. Wait, hang on. There's an actual ship under construction here. Let me on. Let me on. I demand to be led on board the ship. Fine, be that way. I thought I lowered you, but whatever. Question is this ship like a teaser to something we might get later on? That's very interesting. Like, is this going to be the bigger boat that comes into play later on? Is this going to be the boat that overtakes the galleon as, or the galleon, the brig as the biggest ship in the game? Oh, I love the layout of it too. Like, look at this. It has a cargo hold down there. Then it has this little, like, I don't know what you call this. This little stern section of the boat here. Then it has this whole other interior inside here, and then it'll have like an upper deck. Oh, dude, please tell me that's gonna be an actual boat that we can sail in the future. That is gonna be so cool. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Um, Lumber? Oh, hello. There's more anchor points over here, so... Hmm. Oh, you know what? I bet you this will be more for, like, the bigger capital ships. Because sailing the brig into this area, hell, even a sandbuck, that ain't gonna be a pleasant experience. um, okay, well, where the heck are we? Okay, I think I want Firefish Town, so... Okay, so we need to head, like, directly east from here. Firefish Town, Kiana Bay, Orna. Okay. Let me just make sure. That is Firefish Town, yes? Yes. Okay. Give me... leather. 300 pounds of leather. What the heck? Rice? You know what? Rice is new. Let's take some rice. Then water. That's nothing new. Rabbit furs. Screw it. Let's take some rabbit furs as well. They're due tomorrow, but... Well, look at this. Look at this. Now we gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna Tetris this onto the boat here. No, this is just lovely, wonderful, fantastic. Give me a minute here, guys. Okay, note to self, don't take rice in this thing. This thing is not built for taking rice at all. Can I just put the rabbit furs up on top of the roof? God, this thing. I cannot wait to get a different boat. I don't like this thing. Okay, maybe we can... kind of scoot things around here. Let's get rid of you. then. You can go here. You can go there. Okay. That's gonna have to be good enough. In fact, you know what? Give me some of your pork real quick. Okay, just to confirm, no, there is no other way out of here. There's too many bridges. Alright, make the turn. I probably should have come in from this angle, actually. Okay, come on, 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 come on. Yes. Oh, man, this would be impossible in one of the bigger ships. I mean, the junk could probably just about pull this off, but the brig, the sandbuck, there ain't no way. Okay, so... we want to head straight east, basically, as much as we can. Okay, well, I will see you guys whenever we get closer to wherever the heck we're going. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the fog definitely makes navigating a lot harder. You can't really tell where the land begins and the land ends. Because what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to just kind of sail along the edge of this island here, and then just kind of cut across to Firefish Town. Because this up here was where we were before. We came in close by to Ona. Okay, it looks like that's a gap in the rocks. So I think we should be okay for right now. But it is past 8 o'clock in the evening for me. I'm going to have to go and eat something here before too long. I might just go to Burger King since it's so close. The food is very hit and miss, though. But Burger King as a franchise might not be around for very much longer. Okay, let's see here. We've got two little tiny islands right in front of us. I think they're too small to be... I say two little tiny islands. They're pretty big. Yeah, I think we want to sail through this gap here. It's got to be the best choice of action. Unless we're not where I think we are. Which is a very real possibility. Oh, no, 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 there is supposed to be a beach here. Okay. Oh, can we get across that, though? That's going to be another question. Okay, I think we want to be heading straight in that direction. Well, here's the moment of truth. Can we make it over this? We might not with how full the boat is. That sand is going to be tickling the belly of the boat. The belly of the boat, that's for sure. Inches. Inches. We are making that by inches. Oh man, if we were in the brig or something, that we would have been so screwed right there. Okay, so yeah, that's that beach right up there ahead of us. So sail to the north of that, and then basically just take a left and take a left. Take all of the lefts. I love the design of this place. I'm kind of fanboying right now, if you can't tell. But like this kind of lagoon kind of area is what I've really been wanting from this game for a while. Hard to navigate, hard to figure out where the heck you're going. I mean, the more time you spend here, the more you're going to know about this place. That's a given. But for right now, it's going to be a challenge learning how to get to one place or the other. I don't even want to imagine trying to tackle this in a bigger ship on your first try. The junk wouldn't be so bad, but the sandbuck or the brig, yeah, definitely a nightmare. Suppose what you have to do with those bigger boats is kind of sail around the outside of the islands. Because I mean, it kind of looks like the map is set up to be that way. Like with smaller boats, it's not that big of a deal to kind of zigzag your way through the islands and go from one town to the other. But with the bigger boats, like you just saw with that sandbar back there, you get stuck on that easily. keep trying to find a good place for a screenshot, but that's not bad, to be fair. And our destination should be just right up there. Left, left, left. Easy enough. I got a speck on my screen. I need to just come in from work one day and just clean the crap off my screens. It's amazing how much stuff just gets on them from basically nothing. Should be right on the other side of that rock. I'll see you guys when we get closer. It is kind of funny how you can tell that you're coming up on a port when there are trees around. I didn't see the building at first, and... Is that a bench? I swore that was a bench. Yeah, it is kind of funny you can tell when there's a settlement around, because there's trees around. I believe I see the dock already. Yeah, that's got to be the dock. There's no way that's not. So, after going from Firefish Town to this, or not Firefish Town, but what was the name of that other town we were at? Yeah. We were at Cleela Bay, or Keela Bay. Or Kia Bay. They kind of look like L's at first. So the lagoon itself is actually not that big, but navigating it is gonna be what's challenging. Yeah, that works for me. I'd rather it be like a challenging sail that keeps my interest, but be shorter, versus a long sail that, ooh. There should probably be some spikes there, Raw Lion. That's dangerous. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I'd prefer a shorter but more challenging sail than a longer and less interesting one. Because in this place, like, you've got to be aware of your surroundings like all the time. That's that castle from the teaser trailer, isn't it? But I just love the amount of detail that he's put into this. I know I've said that like 30 times already, but I mean, we finally have a place that's going to be infamous for its very tight docking maneuvers and whatnot. Like, probably the worst before was Albacore Town. Trying to get the sandbuck and like just the bigger boats in general into that island was kind of a nightmare. You go there. And then I'm just gonna have to do it this way, aren't I? There you are. Okay, come here, Rice. You're a little too bulky for this small of a boat. It's got to be said. You're a little too big. You can go there. Okay, these are due today. Let's just get these out of the way. The rice and tobacco still has plenty of time left. I did pick up all 4 of these, right? Yes. Whoa. Okay, that's that done at least. Actually, you know what? Curious here. Okay, so it's not its own region. It is, in fact, just part of the Emerald Archipelago. Gotcha. Okay. I thought that was the case, but I wanted to make sure. Then rice. I still think it'd be nice to have a merchant just kind of standing out here in the docks. You couldn't take missions from them, but you could just kind of deliver it to them, you know? Yeah, we got 9 days to deliver these, so we're not pushing time with these, at least. You go there. After you, we only have 1 more. And then we're going to have a little look-see around in this town, that's for darn sure. That castle thing is kind of calling my name. And we're going to need to restock on supplies anyway, so... how much money did that bring us up to? 1,700. That's fine. Rice cakes? Those weren't in the game before. Swamp snappers. Blue blubbers. Ooh, here we go. Ah, but that's expensive. That's gonna cost too much. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is the farming town of the area. Oranges. Oranges, you say? What kind of oranges do you guys grow here? Good God. That's... Those are big. Every orange I've ever seen has been like little tiny. People that blare their stereos that loud this late at night just really deserve to have the crap beaten out of them as far as I'm concerned. Yep, here's the rice farms right here. So this town exports agriculture. And here's the orchard. My grandfather from California owned an orchard before he passed away. What? You're wearing a cape! Madam! You, You're a bit more stylish than most of the others around here. Okay, this castle. We need to investigate this. Is this anything other than just looks? Probably not. That's to be expected, honestly, but... Oh, come on. There should at least be a way to get inside it. Hello? Nobody. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, before we exit the video, let's, go and take a little look-see at what the trading is like. So, from here, we are going to take rice and oranges. Okay, so none of the local towns want this, but if we were to go to the Emerald Archipelago, I mean, it's nothing spectacular, is it? I mean, it's respectable. It's nothing too grand, but it is uh, a pretty hefty income, to be fair. Especially oranges going to the Dragon Cliffs. But to Astron, Happy Bay is not terrible with rice. I mean, it's not something I'd leap at, but it's not the worst either. So Astron really doesn't want rice or oranges. Gotcha. What about Alonk? No. They want basically nothing to do with this place. Okay, gotcha. What about cave mushrooms? Nope. Happy Bay, they're kind of willing to get high on some stuff. Rabbit furs. Oh, rabbit furs aren't terrible. I mean, if we're going to, Newport or the Dragon Cliffs themselves, otherwise, what about around here? Okay, what can we actually transport around here? Ooh, silk. That's gotta fetch them. Oh, yeah. That is a very hefty income. Okay, so definitely save up some money for silk. What about medicine? Water. Okay, so this Firefish Lagoon isn't really keen on trading with each other with the different towns, is it? What if we're to take water to a different... Eastwind pays pretty decent. I mean, I say pays pretty decent, not really for that kind of journey. Huh. Well, we might be here for a little bit. Actually, wait, is one of the boats you can buy here? I don't think so. I think we would have seen it by now, surely, but maybe it's on the other side of the island? This is interesting that there's, like, two different sides. You'd think there'd be a trader's hub over here as well. Huh. Although, I imagine this might be for the bigger capital ships. Oh god, can you imagine having to unload all your stuff from the capital ship and constantly, like, run back and forth? Like, imagine the brig being here and you've got, like, a full cargo hold. Ugh. Then the constantly run back and forth. That would be annoying. Well, tell you what, let's not get ourselves an orange, because those are freaking expensive. Maybe a rice cake? Okay, that's a bit more reasonable. They do basically nothing, but they're relatively inexpensive. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, please consider subscribing, because I do plan on having more on the way fairly soon. But yeah, until next time, guys, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.